took to the blade, and I took to the bottle, and I took to the worst guys around. Though I'm ashamed of all
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Club Passim. Thank you for making your way out here this rainy Monday night for the first Discovery series we've had in the room in 17 months. We are so excited for this. I need to make a few announcements before we get things started. We need to point out our exits for you. We have an emergency exit up on stage. There's one right back out the way you came in. We ask that you keep the aisles clear for the wait staff. Somehow, Abby is your waitress tonight, so make sure you're good to her. She's running the stream. She's running the, she's being your server. She's the club manager. She does it all here, so make sure you're very, very good to her and patient. She'll get to all of you. I want to thank Riley in the box office and Albiro and Harvey in the kitchen. They are all working hard. We have a fantastic staff here, and we're very grateful to be here presenting live music to you once again. A few things about the club. This club has been around now in Harvard Square for over 16 years. 60 years. 60 years. And we've been running for the last nearly 27 of those years as a nonprofit organization. We are not just a club here, we also run a school of music with classes and workshops that are happening still virtually until the fall, when we're going to be having some of our classes in person once again. We put on shows here. Coming up soon, we'll be 7 nights a week in the club. Thank you all for coming and being vaccinated here. Thanks to everyone for getting vaccinated before coming into this space and making it a safe space for folks. We also have festivals, including our Campfire Festival, which is happening over Labor Day weekend, and BCM Fest, our Celtic festival, that's going to be happening in January. And we give grants to artists through a couple of different means. We have something called the Iguana Music Fund, and Gabriella was a recipient of the Iguana Music Fund this past year. Every year we give out $40,000 in grants to New England-based artists to help with their projects. And also something that we've done for the past year and a half is we had something called the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund, and through that fund we raised and distributed over $160,000 to artists in need, and that's thanks to your generosity and being part of this community. So thanks to all of you who have been members of Passim, who have contributed and helped keep the music community alive. Something new that we started this year is the Eastern Front Music Grant, and Gabriella is the inaugural recipient of that as well. So it is a momentous night here at Club Passim because we only met Gabby through the open mic, through our virtual open mic, back towards the beginning of when we started doing that last summer. And since then, we have presented her virtually many, many times. And this is the very first time that she has been on our stage in the club. So thank you for being here for this. Talia Rubenstein will be up in just a little while, but starting us off right now, here's Gabriella Simpkins.
Hello. Really excited to be here, see all of your wonderful faces. This is the biggest in-person gig that I've played in a year, in the totality of me doing this, because I started doing this during the pandemic. So I'm really happy to be in front of real people and be able to connect with all of you. All right, here I go. Let me adjust this. I'm so used to just like singing into the air of my living room. Microphones are scary.
Thought you might be here in May, in time to watch this storm dissipate. Brighter mornings and later eves cast a light on these fallen leaves. Couldn't be bothered with a liar's promises. Perhaps it's because we didn't seal them with a kiss. But with or without you, I will not believe a word. No, I couldn't tell you all the times I thought I heard it. You told me you could be my muse, with feet so cold they were turning blue. Figured socks would have warmed you up, but my gifts never were enough. I couldn't be bothered with a liar's promises. Perhaps it's because we didn't never-ending show. Don't wanna be smothered by the weight of history's woe. With or without you, I'll be soaring on a cloud. Promise me that you'll leave her better than you found her. And as the sun sets on this show, upset about how the story goes, trivialized in another verse. But I guess things could be much worse, 'cause I couldn't be bothered with a liar's promises. Perhaps it's because we didn't seal them with a kiss. But with or without you, I will not believe a word. No, I couldn't tell you all the times I thought I heard it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is the first time I'm playing this guitar anywhere for a performance, because I usually play an acoustic guitar. But I bought this guitar for myself for my birthday a year ago. So I figured, why not play it at the place that has done so much for me? To be here is super duper surreal. Thank you, Matt and Abby, for inviting me. Now, a lot of people say, well, my mom says, that I value my mother's opinion very much. Yeah, so my mom says that I write a lot of sad songs, and I kind of agree. I mean, in my opinion, they're like emotionally flat, but she thinks they're sad. So yeah, so I think that song was pretty somewhere between neutral and generally positive sounding. I've got two more of those. They're mixed in. So if you ever feel like we're getting to a part in the set and it's like, damn, Gabby, are you okay? I am. We're getting to a more upbeat song eventually. It's grown within her long enough. No chance you've given to shrug it off and let you go. Oh my God, that is so out of tune. I'm so sorry.
don't do this very much. They don't let me out of the house very often. You can dress me up, but you can't take me out. All right, take three. Take three.
It's grown within her long enough. No chance you've given to shrug it off and let you go. Fill up her brain with all the words to make a container for all the hurt of this new heart she'll want to hold. Let her hold it and give her inches so she can take a mile. Long enough to see her runner's high, but knowing all the while the race is almost run. She may seem conditioned, but even still, the weight of what you've given soon will slow her down. Her cheeks grow amethyst from rouge. Your attention ever shifting to another jewel in your crown. Let her hold it, but make her wonder if she is really yours. Long enough to see the shimmer fade as nature takes its course, and she will bite her tongue for you.
That was my attempt at a rock song. I'm usually more quiet about the angst. Don't try to explain it.
montage, and I'll remember how the caffeine vapors permeate the room and enhance the view. Over and over again, I'll repeat your words to me, and I'll just have to pretend that they don't disturb this perfect smile that reeled you in. And with your hand upon my shoulder, I'd feel the air grow colder as I quickly inhaled, surprised by how successful I had been in enthralling you. You enhanced the view, and for a moment I'd safely forget this climb I'm in. We were chasing the clouds away to reveal the sun who hid behind to contemplate. But she can't be canonized if she's always beating down. While she was marking her time, we mistook her for an anchorite. I should have followed her lead. Flooded with emotion, somehow still full of devotion to a picture of us. I meticulously paint my soul's windows in a chocolate hue. Yours were colored blue, but in your cerulean eyes there would be no soul to see. No matter how hard I try, you have no regard, no taste in art. So don't try to explain it. No, don't try to explain it.
I'm gonna play what I normally play now. Unfortunately, there's no waiting music. Na, 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 All right, guys, that was a song. That was it. Thank you. It's like when everyone claps after the orchestra tunes. It's like, is it really that good? Thanks.
I've never been so tired. May as well have had a drink. But I'd hold my eyelids up with tape to take it in the front seat of your car, talking over radio. Someone I barely knew at all, but known too long. I'm learning how to drive right on red, avoid lead feet. But I stop before the rotary, too scared to go. Ryu had laughed at my attempt to guide us rightly around the bend, where you took your eyes off of the street and turned to me. And if I'd seen the future, I would have led us astray. We bet so much on future that we have no coins today. I was oil on the road, you were water from the sky. Only a problem when it rains, and it would pour. Maybe one day you will find someone who's more composed, someone so in love with you it's
Thank you. All right, so I have another song on this, and then I'll be heading back to being a rock star.
Is there anything scarier than a little eye contact? His view breaking the barrier to see what he can extract. I return the favor and scrutinize, but I can see you in his face. So I look away, apologize that I cannot hold a gaze. But you would lead me on before the rest, leaving me to feel like second best. A test of metal, but metal around your finger would have never made a difference. Somehow it's easier to fake a smile and pretend you don't exist. I remember as a child I would draw just a mother and her kids. And on Father's Day we would call for the sake of self-esteem. But I could never understand what it was that you did to father me. Without you being here to pull your rank, I thought it might be easier to be frank. But somehow I can't seem to find the words I now could safely mutter. To let you go, doing all I can to let you know that I found closure in the fact that I have gone so long without you. So I won't question destiny when she's clearly made her choice. Take rejection gracefully, though I'll hear it in your voice. So much greater than the sum of these fairy tales that won't resolve. Resolving to lend out my heart carefully, though its walls are growing hard. Every situation ends the same. The images of you start to take shape, and I get angry for the fact that I may soon have to forgive you. You're way down somewhere deep inside, I know I must forgive you.
So you know how I said earlier there would be happy stuff in between all the sad stuff? The time is now. The time is now. Happy stuff now. Whoa! Emotionally neutral, but sounds happy. One day I'll write a happy song. At which point I'll disrupt the universe, probably. I should have come up with interesting things to say while I tune. I didn't think of that.
I'm searching for a pretty face to prize. I know you'll take my breath away tonight. I'm acting like I didn't see you there. Your perfect teeth, your good physique, your hair. I'm walking through the door and I'm unsure how long my friendly welcome will last for. 'Cause I was always awkward as a child. There's desperation underneath this smile. Spent a couple hours on my face and spent a couple $100 on this lace. But no amount of makeup can conceal how broken down and out of place I feel. Wine and dine me all you want, but soon you microboarded things that made you swoon. 'Cause all connections seem to turn to dust, as if my mind and spirit aren't enough. My body isn't necessary for this ride. So sorry if my hips don't sway for you in time.
There's a guitar solo happening in my head.
You probably won't remember years from now how I would watch the way your feet hit ground and try to replicate the steps hopes you made. But flimsy ankles only know to break. My body isn't necessary for this ride. So sorry if my hips don't sway for you in time. My body isn't necessary for this ride. So sorry if my hips don't sway for you in time.
Right back to the sad. Right back to the sad. Right back to the sad. I think I can get away with sad music because I try to make it sound pretty. You know, if you don't listen hard enough, it just washes over you. I wouldn't recommend it on a rainy day, or after a breakup, or really late at night if you're having trouble sleeping. Don't do it.
Dreams, brutal and comforting. Dreams, hopelessly bargaining. Staying awake just to have some reprieve. Postpone the yearning and keep her from searching for peace. Desolate, resolute. Unaware of the truth, trying so hard to preserve what remains, feeling a fool as I run out of cool things to say. This was such a pretty thing. Caught under weight of an omen fulfilled. If I were drunk on the moon, could such heaviness loom over still? Wondering how you've been. Still hoping for providence. I'm finding the best
Two more songs. Thank you so much for having me. This has been so much fun to play for a real crowd. I mean, there's a real crowd on the other end of the computer, but it's not the same. Not nearly the same. I mean, I imagine in my head just a sea of people on their computers. Sit down. This is very, very finicky. Okay. So I think this is the last, or maybe second to last real song I've written in a couple of months. Been very at a loss for words lately. I think I might have spent all my creativity coins on this one. It was worth it. It was worth it, I think.
If I were a sweater, would I fold? If I were a slipper, how's my soul? If I were a child, would you stand with me by the wall and with pencil in hand? And if I grew too tall, if I reached too far, remind me that I was born at night a few nights ago. If I were a feline, would I stray? If I am a sinner, should I pray? Should you take a ruler and compare the lengths of your virtues to what we share? And if from grace we'd fall, if I am too hard to absolve, remind me that I was born at night a few nights glorified guest, only spend the night. But if you won't leave, could you only keep the place nice and clean? Let me sleep in again. kissed by the angels and heard on high. Could Christ hold a candle to your disguise?
Thank you. Again, thank you so much for being here, for having me. This has been so much fun. I cannot wait to come back. I'm from Cape Cod, so I don't really, well, I mean, with everything going on, I don't really get out too much anyway. But I don't really get out very much. So it's so fun to be in big old Boston. So this last song will also be a emotionally neutral palate cleanser. Just nice finish, nice finish.
Wake up and smell the rose hips we fell among. Too busy staring up a cloudless sky. Your endless blue, so royal and remote, but even so, not quite as deep as the sea. Unnerved, I dove off of the dock, just like we'd planned. The water would fill my chest and close my eyes. And at every depth, you're overgrown and green, but I can see no guiding light like the sun. I picked my head up above the brine and coughed out my lungs. The pressure of keeping up should surely pass, but I can feel my skin begin to scorch. You were so much more than I could take. You can bring me to the beach, but you can't make me big. Da 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 da.
That's Gabriella Simpkins. Her very first time here on the Club Passim stage. So thrilled to have her. Make sure you follow her on all of the internet places where you follow people. We're going to take a short break and be right back up in a few minutes with Talia Rubenstein.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's get another round of applause for Gabriella Simpkins. And now, before we bring up Talia Rubenstein, I want to introduce you to the person who's been sponsoring this series since its inception. He runs an organization called 9 Athens Music, one of the biggest music supporters I know. Here's Chuck Honnett.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Discovery Series. Thank you so much for coming out and enjoying this live music with us. I was just talking to Matt. The Discovery Series started in 2014. And it was in July, August when we started the first show. So we're actually entering our 8th year of doing this show. So thank you very much. We're here the second Monday of every month with a wonderful group of artists who have never really performed necessarily live on the Passim stage, and this is their first opportunity to do a full set. Sometimes they've been in Campfire, our festival over Memorial Day and Labor Day weekend. Sometimes they've performed in another way, but they've never done a full set at the club. And so this is a special occasion for a lot of these artists, and it's great that you came out to see. How about Gabby Simpkins? Wasn't she amazing? Yeah. Absolutely fabulous. And we're looking forward to bringing up Talia in just a second. I have just a couple of housekeeping things, just in the sense that how many of you are members here? There are members in the audience, so you get into this show for free. So if you're members and you join the club, you get into this show for free, so think about that. If you're a student, and I think there are a lot of young faces out there, so if you're a student, you get in for free if you are a member. And student memberships are absolutely free. So if you want to join the club, you get into the shows, some shows for free, like the Discovery Series. If you're a member, you get discounts on all the shows. You get discounts at the School of Music, and you become part of what this makes this an amazing music community here in Harvard Square. So thank you all for being here. We have a tradition of announcing the next show. So the next show of the Discovery Series is September 13th. If you want to mark that down on your calendars, some of you may have your calendars with you on your phones. And there's a fellow that's performing, 2 people are performing. The first performer is a guy by the name of Louis, or Louis. He goes by all 3 names, as we learned at Miles of Music this past summer. Apollon. And this is a description of him. He's a Brooklyn-based jazz folk singer-songwriter whose stories celebrate human imperfection, combining uplifting musicality with a soothing yet energizing vibe that represents his own infectious positivity. So that is really a mouthful. But the thing I will tell you about him, he's an amazing performer. We've seen him a lot, on the live stream. And he's absolutely an infectious, positive person. So you will get that from coming to the club on September 13th. We also have a wonderful artist by the name of Tiffany Williams. And she is from Eastern Kentucky, from the Appalachian Mountains, and she's going to be performing Appalachian music. So it's going to be a really amazing evening of music. So mark your calendars, September 13th, that's the next show. And the only other tradition we have is giving away we usually give away free merch of the artists that are performing, and we ask you to buy their merch, but these 2 artists do not have a record out yet. I'm told that they're going to have one out there, personally in the future, but there is a show that's coming up on September 8th. And it's a wonderful Celtic band by the name of Cantrip. And Cantrip, one member of the band is in Montreal, one member of the band is from London, another member of the band lives in California. And it's amazing when they all get together and they play, and they've been playing about 11, 12 years together as a band. This is a live recording, a re-recording of their first ever shows that they did. And it's very unusual in the sense that they didn't own this music. And the only way they could own the music was to re-record it live, and they did that about a year ago. And so now we've got it. And so if you were born, was anybody born today? Is this anybody's birthday here? Was anybody born within the last, not born, you're a baby, but whose birthday is in the last week, August? Do we have an August birthday here? First week in August, second week in August, third week in August. Anybody born in August in this room tonight? All right? We are moving to September. Wait, you got somebody? Okay, good. Here you go. You get the free Cantrip record. There we go. Congratulations. So once again, thank you very much. We want to thank Matt Smith, who is wonderful curator of the Discovery Series and does everything here in the club. Abby Altman, who is runs the show here as club manager. We have Jim Worcester in the audience, who is the executive director of the club. So welcome back, and welcome for the first time to many of you at Club Passim. And it's my pleasure now to bring up Talia Rubenstein and her wonderful band. So come on up.
Give me all your stones and steel, and I will build a place for us to sleep. Tell me what you cannot hold, I'll put it with the secrets that I keep. When the days are still enough, we'll count the seeds we've grown.
Got the jitters out. Hi everyone. This is Max. And it is so lovely to see all of you here, and I am not gonna cry. Alright, that song was brand new, and this song is brand old. In excess of time, I think of you often when the absence of motion brings one of these days again. Well, it's sure been a while since last that I spoke to you. So where have you been? Have you met someone kinder? Do you fix his collar too? Am I so vain to think that you're leaving a trail of breadcrumbs for me, sending me straight back to the forest that I was so eager to leave? Every now and again I will stand by the edge, looking in. A public address you've scattered to watch me find. It's nobody's fault. You're wanting to stay in mind. Well, it's sure been a while since last that I spoke to you. So where have you been? Have you met someone kinder? And do you call him handsome too? If a tree begins to tumble, will I hurry towards the sound? Maybe send a search and rescue to be All right. For this next one, I am going to invite my good friend, good roommate, and hair dye dealer, Heather Scott. For those of you who haven't seen me within the past week, I will address the elephant in the room. I did have a little teeny quarter-life crisis last week, and now my head is yellow. It happens to everyone. Nothing to be ashamed of. Thanks, Ari. All right. This is a tune called Columbus, Ohio. If I never saw the ocean anymore, I don't think that I would mind. If after all this time I haven't been to sea, oh, maybe there is somewhere else I ought to be. And I've never been to Columbus, Ohio. Why, oh, why do I already know it's more like homeless? Are the neighbors nice? Would I find someone I could walk my dog with when I leave, or will it be a place to miss? I've been keeping tally of the days since I've been here, and my pencil's wearing down to just a stub. Doesn't mean the end is near. Little lighthouse, should I stay or should I go? Would you miss me if I left you? Would you ever even know? Oh, I've never been to Columbus, Ohio. Why, oh, why do I already know it's more like homeless? Are the neighbors nice? Would I find someone I could settle down with when I leave, or will it be a place to miss? Could it be Columbus is 1,000 years away? Could it be Columbus isn't here, oh dear, to stay? I've never been to Columbus, Ohio. Why, oh, why do I already know it's more like homeless? Are the neighbors nice? Would I find someone who I could grow old with when I leave, or will it be a place to miss? sleep. Nobody gets to know the love. I'm seeing her in the hours I steal to whisper about all the new ways I feel. What a strange meeting when all of the lights are out. What can you do in the height of a storm but grab onto what you have found to keep warm? She is an anchor. I cannot drift away. Early this morning, I left you and then I slept through the day, and I wish once again to crush the horizon. The sun always comes too soon. Still I wait for the days to be mine. Till then I'll stay quiet and we'll be just fine. But it's strange meeting you now when all of the lights are out. What can you do in the height of a storm but grab onto what you have found to keep warm? She is an anchor. I cannot drift away.
Heather Scott. Oh my God. I know. I really picked the right group of complete, total strangers to move in with in September. It's really great. Yeah, they're all sitting right there. All right. So far, all these tunes have been tunes I've written over the past few years. Sort of took a little bit of a pivot. I used to never play songs with words. When I did the open mics here when I was like 16, 17, I would always play like solo guitar tunes, and I would like do all these crazy guitar tunings, and I have to like retune in between every song, and now I just sort of like have to slap a capo on there and call it a day. It's pretty great. Anyway, this next one is a cover tune of a song by a friend of mine named Jack Broza. The tune is called Walk a Day, and it's about going for walks, which is something that I like to do. Cool. Only 175, she went too soon before her time. Wicked tall and way too wide to hug around the middle. It's a massacre, had you ever heard of a tornado in Westchester? 100 trees flat on the earth fell across the path. Oh, walk the day your brother cried.
that stay in place. For walls covered in pictures to fill up all the space. My habits dying harder. I'll go before too long. And all those walls and pictures can wait till they belong. Even when it all goes as planned, heavy are the wings that won't land. And so when the time comes, I'll be chasing after permanency. I'll wait until I'm certain, for surely I will grow. But now the weeks move quickly. Could it be I never knew? When all of this is over, I'll reckon with the cost of thinking I'd return to that self that I had lost. Even when it all goes as planned, heavy are the wings that won't land. And so when the time comes, I'll be chasing after permanency. Man, how about Max? Oh my God. Okie dokie. Whoa. Does anyone have a glass of water handy? I totally. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I just completely forgot to bring mine on stage. Heather Scott to the rescue. All right. I will. All right, this is my oldest song on this set list, at least. It is a song called "Last October," and you can find it on Spotify under Talia Rose, which is my artist name-ish. Yeah. All right. Days left stranded in forgotten time. pieces thrown around the room. What is left to salvage from the solitude? There must be something. I will run away somewhere that the light hasn't touched your face. I will build a house from the words you could not erase. Someday I will come down from my shelter and find you there. So what are you everywhere? Blurry outlines, anybody's guess. Who's to blame when yesterday was years ago? Tomorrow looks uneasy. When October comes around again, will I find its days a little clearer? Oh, I shouldn't be so lucky. Someday I will find a place you haven't burned all the bridges down. And I'll build a house with the people who stayed around. Someday I will come down from my shelter and find you there. So what are you everywhere? You must be everywhere. Write yourself letters, file them away. In a year, you'll lose one to another careless lover on her way out. All right, okie dokie. We are moving right along. Got a couple more songs left. Just wanted to say thank you so much for coming out again. It's so nice to see everybody. I know a bunch of you here, and you're from so many different walks of my life that I feel like I'm at my own wedding. Or perhaps more realistically, my own bat mitzvah. All right. This song is another new one. As I watch the way you fill the spaces you walk through, I'm learning. Every conversation sounds as though you're an old friend returning. Moving through with ease, oh, I could never be like that. But if I stick by you, then surely I won't do And can you believe I get to love her? As I listen to the way you speak of social calculations, I am left to marvel at the way you sort the complications. Sometimes when there's trouble, I will find out secondhand. So tell me how you see it, I would like to understand. And I will tell you in return, I can't believe I get to love you. Speaking soft and slow, I am reassured. I would like to hold on to every word. As I stumble through the words I've carefully prepared to tell you, I will speak with two left feet so nothing sounds the way it's meant to. Nearly been a year, you've heard my clumsy ramblings, but I have grown from listening to you make sense of things. And I am speaking up these days, I think it's 'cause I get to love you. Speaking soft and slow, I am reassured. I would like to hold on to every word. Moving through with ease, oh, I could never be like that. But if I stick by you, then surely I won't do so bad. I'll say hello, nice to meet you, and can you believe I get to love her?
Well, Talia, told you I would try not to cry, but didn't make any promises.
Sing through the tears, Heather, sing through the tears. All right. We got one more song. Another tearjerker if you're a big fan of robots on Mars. Or Mars the person sitting right here. I'm both, personally. Okay. All right, this is going to be our last song for the night. Thank you again to Passim for having us. Thank you to Gabby, who was incredible. We were like really jamming out in the green room over there. Yeah. How about it? Thank you to my new friend Max on the bass. Got Max Ridley. And we got Heather Scott on vocals. Yeah, it's crunchy.
perseverance, I'm thinking of you. Now that you've landed, there's so much to do. I know you'll follow your mission with care, but searching for life must get lonely. Out there, out there. Others before you have journeyed alone, far from the planet you once knew was home. Their wheels grew weary, their batteries low, and most of them said their goodbyes long ago. But old curiosity's days aren't over. One friend for my little Mars rover. Back at the station, I'll see what you learn from all the pictures and sounds you return, making our way to a future designed with all of the wonderful things that you find. Send me a signal whenever you're blue. My lines will always be open to you. We're in this together, I won't let you fall. Oh dear perseverance, you're loved by us all. So go and explore till your mission is over. And good luck, my little Mars rover. No, I won't forget you till my days are over. You'll always be my little Mars rover.
Thank you. We got Max Ridley on the bass. We got Heather Scott on the vocals. Have a very, very, very good night.
That's Talia Rubenstein, Max Ridley, and Heather Scott. Gabriella Simpkins, thank you all so much for coming here tonight and supporting live music and supporting Club Passim. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you getting vaccinated and coming out and seeing live music and keeping life going. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.
I am falling in and out of my imagination, in and out. I am fading to a dream where I live above the clouds. I am a solitary being. I have grown that way. I hide my eyes from all the shadows on the street. They say, come to me, baby, don't be afraid. But I shiver in the night. I'm not accustomed to the shade. Bring me sunny days.
lost in spaces between you and I, where the lines on our faces are stories never told to anyone but time. I feel you washing over me like wine and holy water. I am the time maker's daughter. Still I find no place for me to rest in my dreams. Time is a dream. Time is a dream. Time is a dream. Time.
Strip you down and bring you to the safest place in the world, where nobody can make you cry, can make you sad, can make you mad. Leave our friends and come along. I don't want them to be a burden. Take your chances with everything, 'cause you have absolutely nothing to lose. Don't cry to yourself, stay with me for a while. Don't sever your ties, 'cause the phrase are out of style. Just stay here tonight. We don't have to make love, I can love you any way that you want to. Brush your shoulder up against the wall. After a couple glasses, you're bound to fall. But if you do, I'm gonna catch you before you get a chance to hit the ground. Prop you up, dust you off, I ain't ever gonna put you down. Don't cry to yourself, stay with me for a while. Don't sever your ties, 'cause the phrase are out of style. Just stay here tonight. We don't have to make love, I can love you any way that you want to. Don't cry to yourself, stay with me for a while. Don't sever your ties, 'cause the phrase are out of style. Don't cry to yourself, stay with me for a while. Don't sever your ties, 'cause the phrase are out of style.
I have worn out all of your records. I have torn out page after page. I have lain with the shadows you threw when you danced with the bright colored lights of the stage. aren't you grateful? Saying, hey, ain't you got fun? Being so good at what you do, doing it right in front of everyone. Everybody knows you. I wanna know you. How you roll like the rolling water. You rise like the bright morning stars. You go fast like the freight train, going so fast and I don't even know who you are. But I would not disappoint you if you'd let me kiss your mouth, if you let me get to the bottom of you, if you let me find you out. Everybody knows you. Nobody knows you. Everybody knows you. I wanna know you. Oh, but in the name of my namesake, I'm a beautiful and fly on the wall of your four-chambered heart. Break a spine in the house of your love.
Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day? I know I'm not wrong. The feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. The moss-covered vines, the tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. And I'd like to see the lazy Mississippi hurrying to spring. The Mardi Gras, the memories, Creole tunes that fill the air. I dream of oleander in June. Soon I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? And there's something more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. dream of oleander in June. Soon I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? And there's something more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. You have a mythological beauty, you have the eye of someone I have seen outside of ordinary situations, even outside of dreams. You lie in bed at night and watch the lines of headlights through your screen. There is a child inside you who is trying to raise a child in me. If you wanna leave, you just have to say you're all caught inside. But you know you cut the flesh of your left thumb Walking down the lonesome road, and my hands are getting very cold. And I wonder whether you don't know that no one's holding them when you go. Living off a last goodbye, and I'm living till the day I die. And I'll never let you see me cry over something so juvenile. And I know you never said anything to me that meant I should be alone. But I'm letting you know that this side is waiting strong. And I know you never said that you'd wait for me, and this bed wasn't made for two. And I know you never said anything to me that meant I should be alone. But I'm letting you know that this side is waiting strong. And I know you never said that you'd wait for me, and this bed wasn't made for two. But it doesn't mean, 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 doesn't mean it's any less empty without you. Polish your full moon sin, still there but stars on the horizon. And polish your seashell sin, still there but sand on the bottom. Throw them into the fire, they'll be ashes by the morning. Leave them on Ash Island, and they'll turn to the forest floor. And the night birds sing along as you're singing your sinner's song. Sing low, sing low, and the silence is in agreement as you wrap her around your shoulder, and the smoke seeps into your skin, and it draws out all your suffering from the first light to evening, from the first frost to spring, from his first breath to his last, from those old country stories we sing